Well, hello everyone. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Monday, May 4th, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, thank you to everybody for sharing these videos, for liking them on your social networks, for subscribing to this channel. As always, I really appreciate your support. So this week with our daily tarot map, we are working with the beautifully illustrated Steele Wizard Tarot created by Pamela Steele. And the three cards drawn today randomly from the deck were the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So we have the energy of the fives dominating our spread today, and with those fives comes challenges and change. But the card in our first position is the Nine of Cups, commonly referred to as the Wish card. This card typically represents enjoying success, along with a feeling of attainment as well. It lets you know that your steady commitment is rewarded. So you might be feeling pretty good these days, although I'd say from this image that the person in the card does appear to be a tad listless, contemplative, as though they are reminiscing and maybe not quite 100% happy. Perhaps the person is feeling as though something is missing from their life, which might explain the appearance of our second card, the Five of Cups, the first of our fives today. Now, this card is typically associated with disappointment and regret, and it often comes up when we have a feeling of being incomplete, as though there's something missing from our life. Now, the Five of Cups often calls for a need to reevaluate, in which we take stock of our life. Now, it might be a warning to us that we are clinging too much to the past and that it may be time to let go. So we might want to ask ourselves, what disappointments or regrets are we holding on to? And which of them are keeping us in this emotional funk and blocking our movement forward? So our last card, the Five of Wands, provides somewhat of a solution. Now, typically, when this card appears in a reading, it represents things such as annoyances, obstacles, arguments. But the flames of this fiery card are somewhat dampened by the water card next to it. So I'm seeing here instead the need to take assertive action of some kind to get out of that depression or that funk you might be experiencing. Now, usually the only thing that can assist us in doing this is taking action. Maybe create some goals today and then take some steps toward them, or maybe rekindle an interest in a hobby or a project. This today also might be a good day to reach out to a support group. You know, those beloved family and friends that can help you get back on track. You might be surprised how much a night out with the girls or boys can pull you out of a funk and instill with you a renewed sense of purpose. So today's message for these three cards is: it has been said that we draw our strength from the very despair in which we have been forced to live. However, real strength lies in the ability to escape this despair and rediscover our life's purpose. So today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards, and the card drawn randomly from the deck is number 7, Whispering Hall. So this card is about how our self-doubts and our fears prevent us from moving ahead on our journey, the exact theme of today's reading. Now, this could result in us refusing to answer the call within us. Now, I find it amazing how much the image of this card reminds me of the figure in the Five of Cups card. Somebody who appears to be in a dark place right now, and perhaps someone who's allowing those negative emotions to get the best of them. So the advice here is to directly face head-on any problems or issues that we are facing, so we can deal with them appropriately and then move on. Now, if it's past regrets or past mistakes that are haunting us, then this card advises us to let go. Now, what's past is past. And no matter how much we wallow and relive those events over and over in our heads, we can't change them. They're over and done with. So sending energy to the past is a waste. It can do no good there, as we've seen in previous readings. So we instead need to send that energy forward towards our future, for it is only there, only doing this, that we can rediscover our path. So surround yourself with positive, loving people in the coming days and look to the future with optimism and hope. It's time to bury those old regrets. And oftentimes realizing that we can no longer affect or change the past is the first step in getting back on track. And that is your daily tarot map for today. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could click the like button below. Also, feel free to visit my website at tarot-dude.com for tarot tips, tricks, tutorials, as well as for readings. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.